Hello and welcome to Clovers Quilting. My name is Dion. Okay, I want to show you my hideously cluttered, messy, grotesque sewing room. You're seeing my living room behind me, so that's kind of messy too. Um, we're going down. This is the old garage in the house, so I'm starting in the house and walking down the steps. So I'll be right back once I switch the camera view. I'll see you in just a second. Okay, here we are. And let me tell you, it is a mess. I lost my dad in February and it's August right now. And I've been kind of going through stuff, and so it's kind of, this was my mom's sewing room, and it was kind of a rock and roll 50s diner type, and Betty Boop was her main theme, Betty Boop biker. So she found this cute little dress at a garage sale, so I popped that up there. Okay, we're going down the steps and they're full of junk. And, oh, a pile of fabrics, started stuff. That's cool. My chair or my stand so I can hang things up on the wall. Okay. Oh. That is grotesque. All right, I still have Barbies out from the whole Barbie reveal. This is my stairway. Mom was into miniatures, so I got all these miniature books that I need to do something with, and I think she had some miniature furniture and some doll houses. My heater, there's a bag of shredding, more Betty Boop stuff. Okay, this whole tote is full of hammered aluminum, this kind of stuff, which I don't really know what to do with. Just more fabric stuff, fabric in that little bin, started projects or projects on slated to be started. This was my phone booth Mom and Dad got me for my 15th birthday with my own phone number. And if we get in there, it says, "Happy birthday, Dion. We love you." And yeah, so cute. My friends used to autograph in there, and there's some sniff and smell stickers from back in the day, and or scratch and sniff stickers, and there's Betty Boop hanging out. Okay, I did buy a new old-fashioned phone for it, so it's pretty cute. Okay, Mom's old sewing machine case. There's some old clothes, a hanger just laying around. This is projects that are lined up. Everything is together, you know, all the pieces of fabric are together in selected projects. Yeah, my pattern bin and a bunch of patterns that I have to go in there. Up here, my dad worked for Pepsi for 100 years, and here's some Pepsi memorabilia and that big old Rainier R. Well, that's, we decided it stood for our last name, so that's the first initial of my last name, so that's kind of fun. And I think it still lights up. It's a neon, and there's time spent with fabric and cats is never wasted, definitely. I'm a cat gal. Then here's this pegboard that I did, and I saw a, whoop, it's slipping down right here. It's being a stinker. See, I got it kind of glued in place. There we go. So I saw this pegboard on Pinterest, and it was finished off so pretty with the molding and the rosettes on the corner, or whatever those are called, and I just loved it. So I took it one step further. I painted it black, and then I put these medallions. Whoops, that's why my room's a mess. Everything you touch falls down. I put these medallions back here. I just got these stencils online, and if I wanted a silver one, I put white, and then I put silver glitter over it, and it stuck to the paint, and then I shellacked it all with like a clear cover spray. So I have a little video on, maybe not a video, but some pictures on that. Maybe I'll post it with this. But yeah, it's really fun, and all kinds of stuff. Rulers, more templates, and all kinds of stuff I've never used. Here's my book library and a bunch of books that I haven't put in there yet. And there's a thing I just dropped. Cool. Okay, moving on. This door, I painted it a black glitter but I didn't do a top coat over it, like a shiny top coat. So every piece of dirt and dust sticks to it. So I need to pop the door off. As you can see along the bottom here, it's all dusty and icky. So I need to pop that off, clean it up, and do a top coat to make that glitter not grab everything. My friend Wendy bought me this Life is Short by the Fabric. Oh yeah, that's the truth. So I just have it hung up with some Betty Boop and Pepsi magnets. Okay. Oh, above here's another Pepsi thing. So we kind of have a Pepsi, Betty Boop, fabric theme. I don't know, just a little bit of everything. I bought Mom this wind chime years ago at Hobby Lobby, and I thought that was super cute. Then she had a Betty Boop thermometer that I just left there. And there's a couple of kits. Oh my goodness. Under here, this is some of Mom's stuff. Those, let's see if I can get my finger there. These two are, and there's 4 of them, I believe. They're full of thread in color order, rainbow order. So that's kind of fun. If I ever need something, I can just grab that and pull it out. This other red bin is full of, nobody knows. I haven't gone through it for years. I just stuff stuff in there. And there's that middle case that's furthest out front. That is Mom's, she had a FOF 7570, I believe, and those are the embroidery discs that go with it, and just other stuff under there that I haven't really cleaned out. There's a Singer tray full of garbage, and oh my goodness, this little bin here has all my tiny patterns like Villa Rosa and those type of patterns, and this is just more fabric that I just stuffed in the counter, into the, you know, cabinet. Some jelly rolls, some kits, some, oh my goodness. And then a little old die-cast car. Over here we have a Betty Boop lunchbox. Let's see if I can get there without making anybody jiggly. And of course a kitty cookie jar that I thought was super cute. It doesn't have any cookies in it. And there's a rose Mom made out of $2 bills, another Betty Boop shaker glitter guy. And I just stuck this up the other day. Dream until your dreams come true. We can't forget that. And this just says, enjoy the little things, for one day you may look back and realize they were the big things. That is a true statement. And you guys see most of this stuff. Oh, that dusty Barbie box I didn't want you to see. And Mom made this scarf. She took a class, it's silk. She took a class and it was a, what am I trying to say? It was a shaving cream tie-dye. So that was kind of cool. Okay, I'm going to move these things just quick so you can get a look at my fat quarter closet. I should have been a little more prepared. Okay, this is my fat quarter closet. Yeah. Who needs all those fat quarters? All of my stuff won't fit in there. So I've got it, some of it over here. So anyway, that's my fat quarter closet. It used to be an ironing board that popped out, but Mom used it all the time. I have another ironing station, so I took the ironing board out. Down here is a lot of my pre-cuts. On the right is strips. In the middle, there's 2 bins, and all those stacked up in front are my charm packs. And these on the left are my layer cakes, some of them. So this is behind where I sit for my videos. I made this on my Cricut because I thought it was hilarious. I'm not for everyone. I thought it was so funny, so I had to put that on there. And here's just all kinds of stuff. There's me cheerleading, a cheerleading button. Are you kidding me? That was a 40-year flashback. And my best friend, I lost my mom and dad. Mom about 5.5 years ago, and Dad just about 6 months ago. And she bought me this. And my mom was into sewing, and my dad hunted arrowheads. And it just, I haven't found a perfect place for it, so it just lives here right now. And that was such an awesome gift. It made me cry, of course. And then there's just sticky notes and goodies back there. This is just stuff. Pin cushion I made with a kitty on it. Whoops, I'm kind of in the shadow with a kitty, and I made these numbered pins. And a couple of kits. Whoop, my quilting therapy fell down. My therapy fell over. So there, and just just some beads, or some, not beads, but little dangly charms. And there's my mom and one of my besties. She's one of the Clovers. Mom made her wedding veil and Mom's modeling it. So that's funny. And then a card from another one of my besties. I made this, well, I found this bowl that I thought was so cute. I found this bowl at a thrift store for $2. And so I put on it, "Let's Roll," with my Cricut, and I put jelly rolls in it. I thought it was so funny. Here's another Betty Boop little lunchbox and a little sewing machine clock, and just more Betty Boop memorabilia up here. Oh, looks like my wallpaper's doing a funky thing. So yeah, and this brown pin cushion in front and over here, one of our cousins made that, so that's really cool. It's just a pottery. I found this old Coates and Clark. It looks like it used to sit on the front of a thread bin, so I just stuck that up there. I thought that was cute. And here's I did that on my Cricut, threw that up there. And here's all the fabric I forgot to put in my last fabric haul. But I did find this. I bought this for Mom years ago, so I had to hang that up because I thought that was pretty cool. Under here is just, those 3 red bins are just more of Mom's stuff that I haven't gone through. Assorted scissors and all kinds of laces and trims and bias tapes. Oh, well, I think the bias tapes might be in this junk bin over here. Anyway, these are old drawers from an old sewing machine cabinet. So that's kind of cool. So off we go. I hope I'm not making you sick by wiggling too fast. And this is just this just holds, gotta have lotion, gotta have chapstick. And this just holds my rotary blades and refill rotary blades and some thread and just more stuff. And tape, okay. Up here, I bought these two little postcards, and they're fabric postcards that I thought they were so cute. I lived in Seattle, so I got that, and I do have some Seattle fabric somewhere with Pike's Place Market and stuff. So that was cute. And then this Venice one, I have a little hallway downstairs that's Italian. It's all Italian stuff. Okay, I should open some of these. Okay, this is the nightmare. Oh boy. Here, I put my rainbow fabric here, and all this is stuff I thought could be for background, more background, animal print, and more background. And it's just, what a nightmare. It is a mess. And yeah, we're gonna close that up. Let's look in here. I don't even remember what's all in here. Oh, I've got lots of room in here. This is leaf fabric, because I'm crazy about leaves. Some more leaf fabric. Chiefs. Go Kansas City Chiefs. I'm a big Chiefs fan. And this is just assorted floral, it looks like. A couple of packs of fat quarters. These up here I thought would be cool for a stack and whack. Of course, there they sit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different pieces. I don't even know what these, oh, these over here in the corner are like Native American arrows, that kind of stuff, teepees. So I think, and hey, what, an open shelf? What the heck? Well, I wonder if I can get in this shelf, or this cabinet, if I can scoot some of this stuff out of the way. Holy smokes. Okay, here is that second cabinet, or the bottom of that cabinet, and there's all my patriotic, well, I don't know, those aren't, but there's my patriotic fabrics, and they spill down to this. And I have a bunch of Jordan Fabric table runner kits right here that I bought. A couple other kits right here, and this is just assorted stuff. Another kit here. Where's my finger? Right there. Another kit there. And then batiks. This is just a junk hole. And underneath is, what is that? Looks like a purse thing. And some Betty Boop bowls and just more stuff. Oh, this in the far right here, is all of Donna Robertson's newest fabric line, and it is really pretty. So that's that nightmare. Underneath here is one of Mom's sergers, another bucket full of stuff, and there's a, oh my goodness, this is embarrassing. It's just junk shoved back there, and there's, on the far left is a tray with all kinds of hook and eyes and safety pins and that kind of stuff. I'm going to move this stuff out of the way, and we'll get in this cabinet. Well, I have a little kitty. My Ray's mother bought me these kitties for Christmas last year, and you can put hooks on them and hang them up, and I'm like, maybe they can hold some binding, but they're super cute, and I haven't found a place for them. More Betty Boop stuff, patterns, and my little mini press. And I bought this for Mom years ago. Runs with scissors, and it's little pot holders. I thought it was super cute. So I will be back when I get all this junk moved and open that cabinet. Okay, guys, this, yeah. Okay. This is, okay, I started putting stuff on comic book boards. Actually, I used magazine boards, which were a little wider, which was better for me since my cabinets were kind of deep. All of this and this is cat fabric. Seriously, dude. And I know that there's some in that cupboard over there that we just looked at. Here is, well, this pack here is batiks, and this is sewing fabric. And this down here is, or sewing themed fabric. And batiks. So there's, try to get my shadow out of there. There's batiks I put on boards. So, well, this cabinet wasn't as nuts as I thought it might be. Okay, over here, I found this old, the perfect fit. Look at those 70s outfits. I thought that was so cool. So it just shows you how to measure and how to fit your outfits and fit for patterns. So I just stuck it up there, and it's held down with a little photo album. And here's Mom, and Dad's peeking out of the back right behind her. And I made her this shirt that said, sewing is my superpower. I just thought that was super cute. Gave it to her for Mother's Day one year. And there's the machine she always used, and her Betty Boop, and a rose, a wooden rose. And I just thought that's a little tribute to Mom in her sewing room. And she always wanted to do scrapbooking, and has a ton of scrapbooking stuff, but never did one page. So I've got that, and I've got a whole closet full of scrapbooking stuff. This is just more stuff that I haven't got to yet. I have a printer and a little heater, a portable DVD drive. In this container underneath is all kinds of, oh boy, glue sticks and iron-on transfers. I did clean a little bit out here. That's a big, huge needle that, where is it? Right there, that Mom had this sewing lady, and she had this needle hooked to her. It was kind of cute. And an aught light, or some sort of nice light. I do not know what's under here. This is just stuff. And more stuff, a little empty bag, and a bunch of markers and some bias tape. Okay, I don't even want to get in that cupboard. And here's Mom and Dad. They hang out with me when I sew. And here's just more stuff that I didn't know what to do with. Some past projects, and that, of course, I've never put away. Okay, I'm open. Oh, see, that's why I didn't want to open it, because look, something fell down. Oh, this hook broke. Oh, well, all that stuff on the floor. Oh, see, that's why we don't open the cabinets. Holy smokes. Do you guys have the same issue? Okay, the whole bottom row, I think, is Christmas, and you can see some of it is spilled onto the top row. Then I've got, behind that holly print, there's like celestial, 2 rows of celestial. Then I have like crosses and religious fabric in the middle. Then all of that is Halloween. Seriously. Oh, hello. And more goodies hanging up here. I'm just going to kind of close that. And this is just Cricut stuff in this cupboard. So, and my Cricut mats. Okay, get past that nightmare. Here is behind my cabinet. Yeah. I don't even know what's in these cabinets. I haven't done anything with that. And things I'm working on, my Kleenex, of course, my sewing machine, my drink of choice, which is a Diet Dew. And I just bought these two things just probably a half hour ago. This America's Best Quilting Projects for $1 at the Good Sense store. And this little piece of fabric for $1. I thought it was pretty cute. And this is all the stuff I showed you in my last fabric haul that, of course, I've not put away. And we've got Barbies. Of course, didn't put those away either. Okay, we're walking along. Oh, this is from my first fabric haul video. Didn't put that away. Coming around the corner, we've got Betty Boop on the floor. Here's a couple of, there's a finished, well, a finished top, and then the project I'm working on currently sitting on top of it. Oh, some cleanup wipes, some fabric I've starched that I've not gotten back to. And I have a brand new sewing machine under here. It's a Baby Lock Crescendo that I bought probably, it's been at least 4 years ago, perhaps 5 years ago, that I turned on twice. I've never threaded it. Why am I so scared of everything? Okay, so silly. Mom and Dad made all of these counters, or all this built in. He made this huge counter, and Mom and Dad padded it to make it look like a funky restaurant. And they bought these little stools from a restaurant that was going out of business. So I've got these 4 stools if they weren't covered with junk. And all of these, my fiance just brought upstairs. These are my patterns that I couldn't live without, that I had to print off or rip out of magazines, but they're all in order by name, and I've got a list of them. I bought this fabric rack, or this rack here, to either put fabric on to dry, and I'm gonna have a little sale where I sell some of my clothes, so I thought that'd be nice. So I just have this rolling fabric clothes rack just hanging out. Okay, over here. Underneath here is all my embroidery threads from my embroidery machine, and a menagerie of cord mess, a Betty Boop garbage can, and those 3 little bins on the lower right are full of stabilizers and just assorted stuff. My cut and iron fold-up tote thing that I take to a retreat once in a while if I ever go, it's right there. That thing is cool. I have a little what is that called? TV tray with my big Cricut ironing surface on it, or let's see. This Cricut press is what it's called. My fiance bought me a year ago for my birthday. More stuff. Yeah, that's what I've been doing with my scraps. Just throwing them in there. Really? I need a little scrap management. And those are all my receipts right here. Yeah, been shopping a little. These are just the ones I get receipts from, not online. Silly. And just some grunge, some other stuff, a lid for something. Oh my goodness. Here's some big rulers, my Teflon pressing cloth. Over here, it looks like, oh, I've got some things to do with Cricut, just like little wood pieces. Oh, and I tried to clean. There's a cleanser and a paper towel. Here's stabilizers and peel off interfacings or tear off interfacings, stabilizers, things like that, and my embroidery unit. Whew, that is a nightmare. Okay, over here, we've got Mom's assortment of buttons and a Betty Boop holding some more buttons. This doesn't look so hideous. I haven't dusted it forever, but I have a wolf kit that I bought, so it's in a box set. It's super cute. And I also have the kitty corn on the other side, which is in a box set. And these cats here, where is it? These kitties right here, the see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. So cute. And, oh, some old fishing lures of Dad's. And here's my ironing station. And this little jukebox is so cute. Since it's retro 50s, I have it Bluetooths to my phone, so I just jam out to tunes. My cordless ironing, what am I trying to say? Iron. Holy smokes. And here is just some stuff that needs to be put away. Just 4 pieces, really. Stuff that needs to be put away, and my ironing board, and a menagerie of Barbies. Under here, oh, how embarrassing. This box here is a bunch of cross-stitch stuff I made for Mom with a sewing theme. 2 bags of flannel, quilt tops that I finished, and it looks like a box of patterns underneath there. Holy smokes. Some more fabric, and looks like another bin of just bags and stuff. Some old magazines, my iron cover, another tote thing. This is a cute jacket and purse Mom made. She put it in the fair. It's got cats all embroidered and or appliqued on it, and it's just funny. Best press and some of my glittery wallpaper that I used for behind where I sit. And we've got the menagerie of Barbies. Hoofda Minerva. Okay, down here I've got panels in this lower right. Just more fabric, more fabric. No rhyme or reason really to these. They just have a place. Oh, and here's my cutting table that you can't see. And it's got these 3 drawers. So, yeah. Hey, there's the cutting board. Holy smokes. Okay. There is a bunch of sticky notes under there. And my cutting table is completely filled with Barbies. It is ridiculous. So, oh, in case I want to light something up, I have one of these light boxes. Oh my goodness. I have this really dirty sewing machine that I found in the shed, and all this fabric that's all folded up, really not a rhyme or reason to it. Another sewing machine that was in the back closet or in the back shed, and it's called a Deco King. So it's just to put trims and stuff on. Have you guys ever seen one of those or used one? Let me know, because I don't know anything about it. And here's, I'm trying to sell a chocolate fountain. Yeah, going through stuff, and it's a nightmare. I'm not even going to get any closer to this. This is a little Betty Boop chair Mom recovered. And those 3 top drawers are full of fat quarters. And yeah, I've got boxes behind there with strips in it and just all kinds of other stuff laying around. Christmas that's still sitting out. Oh, a vacuum. Yeah, once in a while I try to vacuum. More stuff that I'm trying to sell at a garage sale or online. And my wedding dress that Mom made me. It is gorgeous. And she had 99 hours in it and 75 hours of beading. So, and there she is. Actually, that picture of Mom, she's sewing my friend's veil that you saw in that other picture where Mom was wearing the veil. And there's me in the wedding dress. So it's been a day or two. And just more bins of stuff. And this big bin right here is all Mom stuff. I don't even know what's in there. More tables, chairs and fabric, a boom box. Oh my goodness. Okay. Now we're getting around to where you guys kind of see. We are looking at the front door. This was the old garage. So when Mom started sewing for people, Dad turned this into her sewing room. They built it together. And this was the front door where people could just come into her sewing room and just do what they needed to do here without going through the house, which was kind of cool. I saw this panel and I had to have it. I thought it was hilarious. And I bought it from, it's called ineedfabric.com, and it's a print on demand type thing. So there's tons of panels, tons of fabric, my little rug, a mirror that you always see goofy stuff in. And my last quilt I showed was Flutter, and that's still hanging there. And this is my paternal grandma's old treadle machine. And yeah, it's really fun. Dad said he remembered sitting under there when Grandma was sewing. So I just thought that was really fun. And Mom used to collect oil lamps. Oh, it was way before they moved to this town. So at least 34 years ago. And I found this one with a little green tinge that I thought would be good. And I also found this little 1950s fashion book and a Singer sewing skills book that was in her stuff. So I just put them all with this old sewing machine. This used to be the dressing room closet when people would come over and try stuff on. And yeah, it is an absolute disaster nightmare. So that's all I'm showing you of that. And it goes pretty deep. It goes all the way to the end of this wall. Okay, another shelf that I decided not to throw away. A couple of Bob Mackie dolls. Then I have this old, well, I have Dad's obituary memory thing on top here, but it's an old Wurlitzer jukebox. Dad got it for Mom one year for her birthday. And I think Dad was on the Pepsi route for years. And this guy had, I want to say, at least 40 of these different types of Wurlitzers in the basement of this place where Dad put the pop. And the guy said, I'm trying to get rid of these. I'll give you give me 50 bucks, pick the one you want and pick 50 records out. Are you kidding me? Dad said he wished he would have bought them all. But you know, back in the 70s, who has any money? Just getting, you know, just starting out with a family and moved. And my best friend also bought me this after I lost my mom. And this is the last picture that Mom and I had together at my 50th birthday. So blessed with a sewing machine. And 2 of my records have fallen down. These are old 78s, I believe, that Mom had put on her cutting table. Let's just spin around. I don't want to make you sick. Her cutting table was solid all the way around 3 sides, and one side you could put stuff in. So she decorated that with these old 78 records. Well, I was moving it one day and the wheels didn't want to roll very good and it fell over and the top broke off. So I got rid of that bad boy, bought this new one, we put it together. But I wanted to keep her record aesthetic going, so I hung it above the jukebox, although 2 of them have fallen down and they are sitting on top of the jukebox right now. So yeah, and I think, hey, we're almost through this disastrous tour and that goes back up to the house. And yeah, 2 buckets of litter. Yeah, we have cats. So I should probably cut that part off. Anyway, here is my sewing room that looks like a master disaster, a Barbie explosion zone. So here it is, guys. This is the part you don't see. So as soon as I get this bad boy cleaned up, I will give you another tour and hopefully it will look a jillion% better. Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much for going on this crazy sewing room tour with me. It is a disaster, and it's full disclosure. It's, you know, I'm not holding anything back. This is what it looks like. And it is absolutely too much. And it's got Christmas stuff and garage sale stuff and things I don't know what to do with and, you know, Barbies. What? So I'm just... full disclosure, it's a disaster. So hopefully you don't think I'm too much of a crazy hoarder, but if you do, that's okay too. Let me know how your room looks. Do you have a little trouble keeping everything in order? And I hope to get this done soon, and I will post another video with my updated, cleaned up, looking awesome sewing room. You guys, thank you so much for coming along. Please subscribe, like, share with your friend. Drop me a comment. Let me know what your room looks like, what machines you use. If you have a machine that you bought 4 or 5 years ago that you've never used, let me know. Because, you know, why am I so scared of everything? Scared to do a panel. Scared to do, you know, start the new machine. Ugh, I'm such a chicken. What's going to happen? Nothing. So give me some encouragement, ladies and gents. It's just absolutely ridiculous. So thank you so much. My name is Dion at 4 Clovers Quilting. Stay happy, stay healthy, and stay creative. Thanks, guys. Have a great one. Hey ladies, here's Peggy. She is glittered up and ready to roll. Can't see it very good, but kind of glittery. Not the best job, but hey, there's gonna be junk hanging on it, right? Okay, have a good night. Bye.